In the world we live in today, it has never been easier to be, do, or have anything that you want. With the internet and information and infinite opportunities at your fingertips, anything is possible. So why are so many people stuck and exhausted and unfulfilled? Well, you're not stuck because you're lazy. You're stuck because you're trying to do everything except the one thing you were actually born to do. There was a time when I felt completely stuck. Despite working hard every single day, I was checking off boxes, I was showing up, I was trying all the strategies, but nothing was really moving forward. And I couldn't figure out why. What I didn't realize was that I was living in a state of fear. Not fear of danger, but fear of judgment, fear of choosing the wrong path, fear of not being enough, fear of being too much, and actually fear of failure. And here's what I've learned. Scientists say that we're only born with two fears, the fear of falling and the fear of loud noises. So that means that every other fear that we have, that we feel in our bodies, is learned. And I believe that if we have learned them, then we can unlearn them too. One reason people stay stuck in fear is because they're busy trying to please everybody else. We're raised to follow the rules, to get good grades, get a job, but these systems don't teach us about trusting ourselves. They don't value the unique gifts that we each carry, especially the ones that don't really follow and fit in society's box. So what can you do? You can follow your passion. And if you don't know what your passion is yet, that's okay. Ask yourself this one question. What would I really love? What would I really love? What would I love to do? How would I love to show up in the world? What would you like to wake up every day and do? Really get in alignment with that feeling of love, knowing that you're worthy of doing what you love to do. And if you don't get an answer right away, it's okay. I asked myself that question for a very long time. What would I love to do? And then some of you might have multiple passions. Pick one and take it as far as it will take you. If you have more than one, pick one. And then if you wish you would have picked the other one, you know that perhaps the other one is right. Just follow your intuition. Your intuition will guide you to let you know which passion that you have is the one to follow. Because it really comes down to picking one and giving it your energy. And finally, if you have a day job, it's okay. You can still meet all of your responsibilities, but you can focus your energy on what you love. Focus your creative life forces and see where following that passion will take you, because that's when things really start to shift. Believe me, I know what it's like to have a day job and be following your passion at night, but trust me, it works. Now, once you choose your path, the next step is mastery. It's not about hustle. It's not about efforting. It's about focus. Now, I followed my passion into energy healing. Then it led to hypnotherapy, and now I'm diving into sound healing, crystal healing, and tuning forks and hands-on healing. But it all started when I chose one direction and said yes to my passion. I didn't try to do everything at once. I chose to go deep, not wide. And you want to make sure that you're following your passion from a creative state, not a competitive one. Now, 99% of people are going to be in a competitive state. They're going to be in a world of, here's a problem, I need to solve that problem. It's a competitive state of problem, solution, but but that will only get you so far. This is a totally different flip on the mindset of going from a competitive state, which again is where 99% of people are, and flipping that script over to being in a creative state. One where you can focus your energy and focus on what you really love. Now, you don't have to figure this all out by yourself. Success leaves clues. I read so many books and I listened to many, many mentors. And I asked for this guidance from my higher self, from my guides, from my angels, from the universe. I was open. I was open to receiving the guidance that I needed. And just the other day, I was listening to my favorite podcast called Just Tap In with Emilio Ortiz. And I received the exact information that I needed at the perfect timing for something new that I was stepping into. That's how aligned it felt. It's like when you start co-creating with the universe, it truly is like magic and miracles. So if you are willing to listen, the signs will show up. Go for a walk. Listen to music. Meditate. The main thing is that you ask for help. You're not in this by yourself. And when you ask, it is given. And will there be resistance on this path? Of course. Growth requires it. You see, you're right here. This is where you're at right now. This is what you've created. You've created your own reality. This is the amount of money you have in the bank. This is your career. This is your relationship. This is your state of health. This is where you're at right here, right now. But over here, this is where you want to be. The space that's in between, that's what I call resistance. It's the gap. It's uncomfortable. But this gap is also what inspires you to take action. And this is where the power lives. So when I was learning energy work and hypnotherapy, yes, there was resistance. You see, it took time, and I realized that, but these were skills that I wanted to learn. So I practiced, and I took the time because I knew that this was the path that I wanted to take. And I practiced over and over. So growth, learning, expansion, transformation, it all means saying yes to you, saying yes to yourself. You are worthy of this, whatever it is that you desire. It means choosing transformation over the comfort. Because if you're not growing, you're dying. And I believe that as souls, as creators, that's what we're here on this planet to do. We're here to evolve, and we're here to grow. We're here to thrive, flourish, and grow. We're here to expand our souls, ourselves. So if you're ready to stop spinning your wheels, being frustrated, feeling unfulfilled, don't wait for a perfect time. You see, the time is always now. Don't wait for the answers to come to you. Start by asking right now. This one question. This is the only question that's relevant. What would I really love? And then follow that answer and take inspired action. And if you need support, maybe your next aligned step is to schedule a call with me, a Bliss Blueprint conversation. I give you my time free of charge to help provide that clarity that you desire. I'll help you tune into your passion, uncover your energetic blocks, and help you create a focused plan for your next season, your next chapter. The link is below this video. So what are you passionate about? Please put it in the comments below. I read every single one. And remember, you were not born to follow someone else's path. You're here to blaze your own trail. And when you follow your passion, the universe supports you. You're never alone on this journey. Take care.